Hello. Hi. Hi everyone. Wow, you guys are here early. Let me see. Who's here? Hi Mebby. Hi Train. Hi Ika. Hi Dante. Hi Seven Eggs. Hello. And hi Bunny. Hi Hakon. Hi. Hi everyone. I let the waiting screen run a little bit longer because your boy here is an old man and I am Unk and I had to put medicated oil on myself. Recently I came across this like medicated oil that I currently am so amazed by that I feel like I'm overusing it, and I'm not sure if there are like side effects to it, but hopefully not. Basically, like it's kind of like a replacement for acupuncture, and it's so spicy. Like I put it on my skin and it feels like 1,000 needles goes through it. Yeah. But without the side effect of infection, of course, when it comes to like acupuncture. Hi Indrian, welcome. Selamat datang. Also, today will be housekeeping. This is just a fancy way for me to say that life updates, and of course for you guys to catch me up on whatever has been going on your end, if you have any big news. Usually I know we talk a lot on gaming streams, but most of the time I will just forget what I'm talking about in the middle of it, and I'm not very good with multitasking. So I do enjoy like the little chatting streams that I have here and there. Sounds like acid? Yeah, it's like it's burning through my stomach, bro. Hold on. Do you guys like the little setup I have today? Yeah, look at the teacups. Look at them. Aren't they cute? It took a while for me to fit them on my shoulders because proportionately I think they're supposed to be like a little bit bigger. Like, well, cup sized, you know. And if I were to make them cup size, I think I can only fit one on one's shoulder. But there's one on my head. He's the silly goofy one. Wait, let me bend down a little bit. Look at him. He looks so silly. He looks so silly. But yeah, he's a little surprise on my head whenever I bend down. I think the original one is over here. This one. But like I think like one of my favorite designs might be the rose one, the one at the far right. Isn't it cute? They're so it's so like smug. It's so smug and sleepy. I love rose tea too, so. It's so cute. Okay, so how do I start this off? Alright, we're on the round table. Picture this. We're on the round table. Alright, I assigned everyone to go do the dishes, go do your dishes, go do your daily chores, and I will pay you in attention. Yo, exposure pays, doesn't it? I'm way too familiar with that concept, I think. Anyways, I did write down some notes. Let me see. I think like what I want to get started with is like big news. I have mentioned this before, but I got my kind of quote unquote first consultation with a therapist? Question mark? I think that might be it. I don't know if there's any more, if there's like a more specific way to put it, but yeah, I basically like for the first time ever in my life in my almost 3 decades of my life, I have finally met. I had a proper conversation with a therapist, but I don't think that was like a therapist. I think they were like they mentioned that they were like a psychologist. I'm not sure, but it's basically like orientation for therapy. So like they talk to you, and then afterwards they will post you to like a professional, like whoever is suitable for your issue. Yeah. Nice, proud of you. Thanks. Gee, thanks. I feel like a little kid. I feel so vulnerable. But yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself for doing that. Not as I will say I don't think like I was ever averse to getting therapy. It just never felt like the right time. It's like oh yeah, it's like, oh, I have better things to do. But like now it feels like a little bit of a necessity maybe. Because I am currently kind of like freelancing, and I have a lot of time to myself. So with that also comes a lot of like overthinking and like spending a lot of time with myself in general. That means like the self-loading comes a bit, like the jobless behavior basically emerges. Guys, you want to know how you, like what kind of person you are truly, just be jobless. Just be jobless for like a few months. Like if you can afford, if you want to soul search, just be jobless for a few months and you can find out what kind of person you are. I'm saying this with a lot of like a lot of spite towards myself, of course. But yeah, we had a talk, and I think like despite just starting out, despite just getting starting out with all this therapy stuff, I think like even with my first conversation, I managed to find out a little bit more about myself. I think like what is like causing a lot of like my unrest and anxiety, and like, you know, like the the whole thing about being unproductive as well is also like I spilled it all out basically, and I was quite surprised that I was able to like draw links just from that. I think I'll just play games. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah. You want to find out what kind of person you are? Just play games. Just be jobless, play games, and you'll rage, and then you'll reflect on why you rage. If you do reflect. These Final Fantasy games ain't gonna finish themselves. Damn. It's true though. If you're jobless, I think like, to be fair, I think like maybe I'm the only person. I'm not like that big of a gamer, so like I only play a few games and I only play them with friends. So when it comes to like being jobless and stuff, I think like I'd rather, like I do a lot of really, like obviously there's like VTubing, right? Like my whole covers and like singing and like learning to mix. I will say that during this period of time that I was jobless, I picked up quite a lot on audio. I learned how to time tune, I learned how to mix, and I have gotten pretty decent at it, I will say. Unfortunately, the one goal that I had, which was to improve in After Effects, aka motion graphics, did not come true. I feel like maybe I'm just not made for it. Like After Effects, while I am kind of familiar with it, I feel like it's so taxing. It's so taxing to master After Effects compared to like audio softwares. To me, of course, at least. Personally, it was just more on like, I don't know, maybe I need to get this checked. Maybe I have like a whatever condition, whatever, but something new like audio, like a whole new field. Like audio just like appealed a little bit more than me. What if we just start together right now? Flush? Are you interested in sorry, I was about to launch into like that whole pitch of Final Fantasy 14 because that was like, that's a habit. Like whenever I launch into this like kind of like salesman voice, the first thing that leaves my mouth is like, have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG? But yeah, are you interested in After Effects? Like actually? Because I have come to accept that maybe I'm just like more of a graphics person in general. Like layouting, composition, well, typography, right? And a lot of people just work off that with motion graphics. So a lot of them just, they do like layouting into a comp, and then they just animate like that layout. So like that's like the pipeline that a lot of graphic designers go to, as opposed to like a motion, like the more motion focused pipeline. Meant to reply to Haga message about FF14. Hey. I do want to start a community that, like, you know, we play FF14 together from the start. Are you interested? Would you be interested? But like, definitely if we can get enough people to do it, like I'd be happy to play that, to like start and like make it a series or something. Like, you know, get committed to something, I guess. Get committed to something, but also like not something so new that I am like unfamiliar and I need to learn something from the start and I start crashing out. AKA Breath of the Wild. I enjoy familiarity in my life, unfortunately. Also, I saw... Let me see. I felt like I read a message just now that I wanted to read, but I had to finish a sentence or I would forget. One thing can help. No. The Mebi says, I'm the fat one on the left, please. I want to be like him. The fat one on the left? Like, here, the green one? That's left, right? Yeah, the green one? Or is it the rose tea one? The FF14 community thingy sounds fun, not gonna lie. Oh, the blue one? Oh, this guy? The one that started it all, basically. Yeah. This little guy here is the original design of our teacups. It's I like to think that he is based off butterfly tea. He's the most based off my color scheme. Yeah. Yeah, so I think like a lot of people, like for streamers, or at least I've seen people do it for FF14, is that they do a play like you play along the community basically. Like you start the game all over again. I know it's a lot of time, like a lot of time and dedication, but it could be fun. We don't even have to do everything on stream. It could just be like a community thing, you know? Yeah. Speaking of community, by the way, since we did play Mecha Chameleon 2 days ago. Hi Irina, welcome in. Yeah, since we did play Mecha Chameleon 2 days ago, I will check if everyone, well, the ones in the Discord server, if you guys are interested in playing along with like a community Mecha Chameleon game. I think that would be fun. I think Mecha Chameleon. The game itself is paid, so if you guys are okay with that, maybe we'll get something going on. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. Oh my god, Nikki Pants. Metcha? So Nikki Pants, when are you hosting a game, huh? Yeah, I want to play a group one because we can go up to 12 players if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we have a lot of slots that we can grab the community for. Then let me think. I'll do an interest check. Of course, you guys shouldn't get the game if you guys are not really interested, or you're not a big fan of the game or whatever. I'm not really pushing you to get it, but like, of course, it's just $7. Now, that can be a lot for some people depending on what currency, but it is a pretty affordable game and really fun at that. So, low key, I've been addicted to the game. I think it's really fun. The only thing that I need to get sorted out is that I need to find out if the graphic if what was happening, because like, I'm not sure if you guys realized, but the day when we played Mecha Chameleon 2 days ago, my model was lagging like crazy, and I'm not sure if that's because of my PC acting up, or it's because like my graphics card was acting up. Maybe it was like a driver thing. I'm not sure. Oh, the game is regionally priced. That's cool. Oh, no. What I mean is that like it's $7 for me. So like, but like the currency that I have is not exactly like the lowest of the lows. So like, you know, people from different countries have different yeah, like it will be a different cost, definitely. Oh yeah, it's $4 for you. Yeah, it's 7. It's 7 over here. In SGD. So it's probably like in USD, like what, 5-ish? Not sure. I'm not sure. It's a steal. Yeah, indie game, guys. I am here. We should support them and let them update the jankiness of their game. I'm here to support so that the game can get better because it's so fun. Have you guys seen? Yeah, it's not very well optimized, but I will say like understandably so. Have you guys seen like the trends online that like they 3D printed or like some sculpted with clay, the little humans, the little stickmen, and they put it in like random places in public, and then they got it painted. They look so good. I will say I think like I will probably fare better when it comes to like painting IRL rather than painting online, because to be fair, like the lighting in the game, at least with maps that are player like uploaded by players, right, by the community, some of them have like crazy ass lighting that you can't really eye drop. It's they only eye drop the texture of the what is it called again? Like they only eye drop the texture of the item itself, like the texture on the 3D item. So the lighting sometimes doesn't blend you in. That's like mostly my grief. Like what griefed me the most when I was playing the game with everyone else a few days ago. Oh, it's about $3. Ah, okay. Yeah. PHP. I think in general that's a pretty affordable game. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper than like the other quote-unquote friend slop, or rather friend gem games that has dropped for the past few like past year. Peak was 100. Wait, no, what am I saying? Peak was $10. Peak, the climbing game, was $10. Repo was also $10, I believe. Wait, was Repo free? No, I don't think so. I like the blue one because Chunky is so silly, like he knows nothing about this world. Not a single thought behind his eyes. Look. Repo is like $5. Yeah. Well, all indie games, they're kinda about that kind of price range. I would assume a lot of them are kinda like that. Like the really like low poly type of games, yes. Also, give me one sec. Oh. I had to sit up. Posture check for everyone. If you're lying down, make sure your spine is straight. If you're sitting, make sure your spine is straight. If you're standing, make sure your spine is straight. I am suffering. You're shrimping so hard. Get up. Stand up, teacups. Stand up for the national anthem. Ne atashi shiteru yo. Making me stand straight during Pride Month. Oh right, speaking of Pride Month, actually this is nothing to do with Pride Month, but I just got reminded that it is June. It is June, and today is the 26th of June, aka it is the first day that I have ever streamed with Ika. A few, like what, 4 years ago, was it? So technically it is kind of like an anniversary. Yeah. It's just the first time that like I've ever streamed on Twitch. I think that was the... It's been 4 years with Ika. I've been friends with Ika for like, I think, what, 5 to 6 years. I've lost count. I think like when it comes to anniversaries, when you reach a certain point, like 3 years, you kind of just like you lose count. I just low-key just lose count. I believe it has been 4 years. Unless it's been 5. Because I remember last year was 4 years. I was saying something like, I remember tweeting like, oh my god, it's my 4th year anniversary. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Or no, 3. So this is 4th. Yeah, this year is 4th. Okay, my bad. Because I got 2.0 on my 3rd anniversary. Yes, okay. Yeah. But yes, happy Pride and happy anniversary to the estuary. I kind of low-key... I didn't forget, but I didn't plan anything for the anniversary. So when I set the stream for this week, it just so happened that this stream was scheduled on our anniversary. What are you gifting us on the anniversary? Well, you have new emotes on the Discord server, so does that count? I have yet to add it. I have yet to add it to our Twitch because I'm gonna beat Miss Lucky Loveshot over the head for this one, but the emotes that they gave apparently it's not square. Like I need to resize it or something. I tried to upload it just now on Twitch, but the emotes were not working. Gift 5 subs to chat for you, Annie. Bet. Okay, sure. Give me one sec. Gift a subscription. Gift 5. I can't choose if it's 5, right? So. I've done this before, it's not really too... There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, Lane got one. Irina got one. Okay, okay. At least like at least the people here. At least some people here got it. Yeah, if it went to like a random person, I think that would be so that would be so awkward. Awkward. There was one time I was trying to do that with like Chinese New Year, right? And I like gifted subs. I was like, here, nah, need a hongbao. And then afterwards, some rando, well, not a rando anymore, I guess. Like, they're a viewer now. But someone came in and they were like, oh, I saw a sub. I saw a sub, so I thought I would check you out. And I was like, I'm so sorry for disturbing you. And they told me, they were like, this is the first time someone has ever apologized for gifting me a sub. That brings me to another point. Actually, I need to stop apologizing for things that don't matter. I think like I believe fully in like the whole thing with manifestations and stuff. Like what you say represents you, and what you say manifests into you, if that makes sense. Because I feel like if I feel sorry for everything I'm doing, then I'm never gonna be confident enough to do a lot of things, I think. Basically, yeah, like never saying sorry again, never saying sorry. I think like I need to change my vocabulary from sorry to excuse me, you know, like that kind of thing. Because a lot of the time when you like call a waiter over for food and stuff like that, I think I'm like, sorry, can I get a drink, please? Instead of like, excuse me, can I get a drink? You know. But I feel like, okay, no, I need to shake that off. I just had a thought come through my mind that excuse me can be kind of weird, can be kind of rude. But I know it's fully normal, but mentally I feel like it's kind of rude. Fuck no, that the Deku voice. Kachan, please don't beat me up, please. Okay, pause. Pause. Whoa. Whoa. Someone on YouTube chat a few days ago when I was playing Pokopia straight up just like told me, hey, I think you would make a really good Deku voice. And I was like, I don't know whether I should take that as an insult or as a compliment. Are we serious, gang? I don't know. I'm serious. I'm so unserious. I'm gonna be real with you. But yes, so like the other, we dead ass. We haul ass. We haul ass. Speaking of Happy Pride, I have this is nothing in my notes. Nothing in my notes with housekeeping, but today I read such a good BL, so I gotta show it to you guys. I gotta share my meal. I gotta share my breakfast that I just had today. Let me see. Can I find the name? I think I'll give you guys a title, and you guys search in whatever means you do. Okay. I wonder if I know this BL. Maybe. Oh. I just realized how big of a dead giveaway this the title is. Oh, this is horrible. Oh. Okay, so don't judge. No judging. No judging. This is the title. Let me actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it on screen. We're putting this on blast, okay? BL Rec. There we go. There we go. That's my BL rec of the month. Of the month? Of the month. There we go. Cool shit. Yes, so my BL recommendation of the month is a Double Beastly Trouble. Xia. How do I read that? Xia Itun, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Oh wait, can I suggest BL too? Sure, sure. Share it with the class. Share it with the table. The tea house round table is open today. After all, today's purpose is for me to get to be parasocial with y'all. Tell me everything. The joy of studying Wii. Can I share BL in chat? Do you have it? You have BL recommendations? That's kind of crazy. Give me one sec. Oh, I for sure have seen and skimmed through this before. The cover seems familiar to me. Okay, to be fair, I read Double Beastly Troubles, and then afterwards I was like, oh my god, wait, I've read work from this author before. I was thinking of checking their other works, because I was just hoping that they had like other things that I could read, because it was so good. It was so good. And then I saw their other works and I'm like, fuck, I've read all of this. I've read all of these before. Okay, so like a book I saw on Insta, and where the friend group discovered one of them have a doll kink, and they got interested in using the friend. Ami, I am squinting at you if you can't tell. If you can't tell, what? You what now? Okay, I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Do you have a title for that? Would you like to share it with the class? A little fun fact: what started my gay shipping was Baldi X Principal from Baldi's Basics. What the fuck? What the fuck? Guys, share your first ever share your first ever BL pairing that got you into BL actually. Unfortunately, I will say this. I can't share with you guys mine. I really cannot in goodwill share you guys mine, because if I do, I will be like my ass will be lit under fire. My ass will be lit under fire. I will be shot through, like straight in the head, like a gun against my forehead type beat. I am so serious. No, you guys don't understand. I did not ship like fictional characters. I did not ship fictional characters. In fact, one of them, I think you guys can probably put this together, okay? I'll give clues. It is a boy band. Yes, it is a boy band. I'll give clues. One of them tragically passed away, and I can't in goodwill like spread this ship. Spread this ship. It's not One Direction. But context. I liked K-pop when it was the early 2000s, if that makes sense. If that is any inkling to what I'm referring to. Yeah. But you will not catch me. You will not catch it coming out from my mouth. Coming out of my own mouth. God. Let me see. Can we revoke your gift sub? It's crazy, Lane. Edward and Jacob. Wait, like Twilight? Twilight? I think Twilight is... Oh, you know what? Ami, you know what? Like any fucking ship that comes out of Twilight, I'm just like, it's like a resignation to fate. Because in my opinion, in my opinion, the series itself, like the original source, is already bad. Is already horrendous. Like morally, is already horrendous. So like whatever ship that comes out from that can't be worse. It really literally it can't be worse. Like literally, I just keep thinking about fucking like what's like Jacob and Bella's daughter. Nessie? Was it? Like, what was that? What the fuck was that? So nothing can be worse. That's what I'm thinking. It's like you, oh, okay, you shipped something from Twilight. How bad can it be? Like the age gap ship that has like that's literally canon. That's already bad. So if you want to ship incest, who the fuck Gav? My bad. In the bigger picture, I think like that's not really a problem. If y'all want a full Y-verse source, I know one. What is Y-verse? The thing that got me in like gay comics and stuff was fanboys. My bad, gang. I'm caught. You know what? You're fine. You're fine, maybe. You like fanboys? I appreciate fanboys as well. Ginya, do you have a good BL that is like slow burn? So tell it now, and it'll be my first BL that I read. Oh, yaoi. Why do you call it Y-verse? Be normal. Be normal. We all use the conventional vocabulary here. It's okay. You don't have to be shy. You don't have to be shy. You don't have to be shy. I am on the screen, like me putting myself on blast. I think you're good. It can also be Yuri then. Yeah, wait, you're right. It can be either then. But yeah, for slow burn wise, I think it's better off that you take it from someone else, because I will say that it's not that I hate slow burn. I do like it, but sometimes I don't like the way it's executed, if you know what I mean. Because I have a one finger up. Actually, because a lot of manhwa, a lot of BL manhwa, okay? Let me just say this. I hate the way they do slow burn. I have no patience for the back and forth. The unnecessary misunderstandings, like the 101, like how do you get like 100 chapters and you're still not dating? Like they're not even friends with benefits, they're just going back and forth. That is not the type of fantasy that I want to experience, okay? It's my bad. I don't have the patience for that one. I would rather like angst in the form of like, oh, you're in a relationship and like you're going through it together. I think that is like an okay read, but I don't like it when it's like 101 misunderstandings just to draw things out. It's not my kind of thing. Like I do know like some people really like it, or like if it's executed really well, I will recommend this to you maybe. This is a very soft, I will say it's even considered more on the shonen ai side. It's called Here You Are. It is pretty it's pretty popular, so I think it's a safe place to start. Yeah, so it's called like this. Let me just type it for you. This one. That's how it's spelled. Komi can't communicate. Oh, I've heard that. Hold on, let me. Oh, I've seen this. It's cute. It's cute. It's really cute. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. So that's my. So Here You Are is like my beginner BL recommendation. Here You Are is a great BL. Love it so much. It's realistic. That's why it's so good without spoiling anything. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like it's good slow burn because you can still see that there is progress. Like there is progress and there's also like a good amount of conflict to keep you hooked still. It's so good. It's really well executed, and I really enjoy the flow of Here You Are. And Here You Are is, if I'm not mistaken, it's not even that it's like 100, I think like 80 chapters, like yeah, 100 something chapters. So it's a really long BL. You can take your sweet time with it. It's really cute. Have you guys seen Komi can't communicate clips on? Actually, I found out about Komi can't communicate through clips. Yeah. So that's like the only one that, like the only source that I got like Komi can't communicate from. I haven't really checked out the anime yet. Like one day I think I need to get into an anime binge because I need to catch up with Witch Hat Atelier. Definitely, that's like one of my most mentioned ones. To read also. Also, I haven't been reading BL, so I have no other suggestions. Wait, did you drop the name by the way? Did I miss it? Let me know. Other than that, I use an illegal website. It has all genres, not just BL. Oh yeah. I'm really familiar with that website. Let's just say, but I think like it's not really. If anything, just try to not. I know we're a small community, so we're a bit safer now. But like, when you're in the face of like public, please don't list down the manga sites that you're reading from, just in case, because we are trying to keep it from being taken down. Because a lot of manga sites, illegal ones, they have been taken down, mostly because, you know, copyright issues, understandably so. If you guys can, and if you have access to these mangas IRL or manhwas, please do support the artists as well. Yeah. Because of course, I am always a big advocate for artists. If I really like their work, I will buy the printed copy. Although, I will say I'm a little bit like picky with the type of manga that I buy and keep physically, because I can't be having the ones with like, well, boobs, nipples, cock out in the front cover, because just in case. It's kind of scary. Like low key, there was this one time when I was cleaning my room, like actual housekeeping. I got because like my dad is a really big is a really big germaphobe. So when the pandemic was around, he insisted on cleaning the whole house, and that also meant like throwing out things that we don't use before, like literally Marie Kondoing the whole fucking house, okay? And he came into my room. I hid all my BLs and my dojins in this one wardrobe that is that is above my cosplay wigs, and they're not displayed like it, like the art is not facing out. Basically, it's just in a stack. He opened it. He looked. He looked at the amount of things I have, which is overwhelmingly, you know, really messy. And he looked at me and he was like, "Would you like to go through this on your own? Because I respect your privacy," which is really sweet, by the way, really sweet. I appreciate him for that, but like mildly for like 1 second, I looked at him like a deer in headlights. So I have a feeling like he looked. I have a feeling he looked at me and he was like, "You wanna like address this, the elephant in the room, or you wanna do that yourself?" Nah, he just didn't. I think he didn't know what to do, because like with a lot of the items that are in my room, I have a lot of what we would call garbage. To the normies, I have a lot of things that might be considered garbage. But with obviously with my family and like their individual rooms and shit, they will know what to throw out, because like things like expired medicine, or like, you know, expired facial wash, expired goods, things like that are normal for people to be like, "Oh yeah, let's just toss this, you don't need to ask anyone." But when it comes to my room, I think it's a little bit more of a situation. I have cosplays, I have arts and crafts, I have my own design work that like physical design works that I'm working on, or like if at that point of time I was still doing like cosplay props as well. It's a lot. I share a room with my family, so it's very risky for me to keep anything. Is it very well organized at least? Well, let's just say. Let's just say I keep my lights off, so I don't have to see anything. Let's just say that. I'm joking. Well, half joking, because I have some things like it's an organized mess. Like things are sorted in a way where cosplays are like in one side, and like the other side are like normal clothes, and like accessories are like in a pile on my desk, with of course like an accessory dish, if you guys know. What else? Medicines are all in like one cart. Other than that, I think my room is pretty easy to navigate. The only issue I do have though right now is because I buy a lot of merch, and I have run out of space to display them. So I'm keeping it in a. I'm trying to get one of those files that you can put badges in, like badges, acrylic keychains, so I know where to keep them. I've never heard someone say their room needs to be navigated. I think everyone kind of does that. Well, at least with my group of friends, at least it's pretty normal, because like we're big hobbyists, and you know, you have like a corner for this and a corner for that. In general. I can still see the floor, I can still walk around, so that's not too bad, right? I have people around me who can't see the floor, okay? I am just fortunate enough to have enough space to accommodate for a lot of things that I hoard. Oh yeah, and I also have like bookshelves that are separated by, well, there are design books, and then there are like art books, and then I also have a section for my own journals and design work that I did in school. I really like to keep them. and then a section of it is like for manga. Unfortunately, I am running out of space in terms of like my bookshelves, so that will be that is another consideration for me in terms of storage. I need to get a proper bookshelf that actually can accommodate for the amount of design books that I am gradually collecting. Should we be concerned? No, I think you're good. You're good. Like, I will say that I live in a little bit of a mess, but that's also because I think you guys know I have been traveling a lot, so my room is especially messy. For the earlier half of this year, and I just never gotten around to kind of like do a proper Marie Kondo of everything yet. Yeah. Well, once or like twice a year, I kind of do that. I get like a really big cardboard box, and I just keep thinking to myself like, I have not seen this item I have not seen this item in 2 years, and I do not foresee seeing this item for another 2 years, so I'll just throw it away. That's usually how I get rid of my things. If you guys have any kind of organization or like advice in general with like not being a hoarder or like living more minimalistically, please let me know, because does this bring joy? Yeah, does this bring joy? I'm like that butterfly guy. Is this a butterfly? Me holding up an item, does this bring joy? No, I'm gonna throw it out. That's pretty much it. I fear I'm in the same boat as you. I'm here. No. It's so bad. It's so bad. Especially when you're like a VTuber fan. It's horrible. Because, oh yeah, guess what? I also got a new hobby. Guess what? Fucking oshikatsu, dude. I'm fucked. To be fair, I've been like doing oshikatsu for as long as I can remember. Just that recently I got like into the mainstream, like decorating your bags with ribbons, flowers, and whatnot. So I'm trying to get things together. Oshikatsu basically means like trying to find a way for you to showcase your favorite idols, be it in bags or like like bringing the nuis, the dollies out with you to eat, to take a picture. It's just like an activity term, basically. No, not labubus. Well, labubus are one thing. You can oshikatsu a labubu, but well, mostly it's mostly for idols. Like it's a part of idol culture. Yeah. It's part of idol culture, so when you have like a standee of your favorite VTuber or like a favorite idol or a favorite character from an anime, you can bring it out, take a picture when you're eating, those kind of things. That's just oshikatsuing. But with the hobby comes the really big expenditure and space on getting like an Ita bag, which is a bag that you put badges, acrylic keychains, and your stuffed toys in. Some people do chainmail bags, and they're low-key kind of scary, I will say. They're scary in a way where they're so heavy, so I'm kind of worried about the girlies who are carrying these like 5 kg, like 4 kg, 5 kg bags around just because like they love their Oshi so much. So they have like a repeated chainmail of badges. Like we are talking 50 to 80 badges in one bag, like pinned right next to each other, tight. That's how dedicated they are. Yeah, they secretly hit the gym just to carry them. No, seriously, like I don't know how people manage that, because like when me and Ika we were at Niji Fest, and holy shit, when I tell you the tiny girlies who are maybe like 150 centimeters tall, or like not even 150, like 140 centimeters tall, and they're wearing platform heels while carrying 3 Ita bags at once. That's kind of insane. That's, frankly, that's crazy behavior. 3, I am speaking, yeah, 3, and not even like the small ones, okay? 3 bags, and it's the super huge each of them, like each bag covering the torso type beat. I'm not kidding. That's like the proportion of it. I think Ika might have told this story on stream, but I'm gonna TLDR. While Ika was on the Niji Fest line, like the merch line, they came across this one girlie in front of them that was carrying an Ita bag that covered her torso, basically like the length of her torso, and it was like 3 of them. Like 3, almost. I think like some people even carry 5. It's kind of insane. And they were struggling while moving in line. Can you believe that? So it's like the line goes by really fast. So like every few seconds, this girl will like have to pick up her bag, move a few steps, put it down, and then wait. Like throughout the whole merch line. I think that was the process from what I know. It's kind of fucked. But like seeing their dedication is also kind of, you know, it's really sweet. It's really sweet. I do hope to one day do like well, this might be a bit of a narcissist thing, but like, you know, I got myself designed because I like having an OC, and I really like the way like Ginya looks, right? So like I'm thinking like maybe one day I'll get like a small let's repeat that together. Like a small Ita bag for myself. Because I want to get a Ginya plushie. I want to get a Gink plushie. Like a Gink plushie, and like do some handmade badges and shit. I think that'll be nice. That'll be cute. Yeah, that'll be cute. Plus, like, my favorite color scheme is literally him, because like, of course he is modeled after my favorite color scheme, which is blue and orange. If not me, who would do it, right? Sometimes I feel like a toddler sitting as you guys show me pictures and explain stuff to me, like the Megamind clips, you know? I think a lot of culture, like a lot of Asian cultures are definitely not very common. Like East Asia culture, I think it's not very common where you come from, maybe. I think if you're not like chronically online, you won't really know what oshikatsu is. I think not so recently, maybe like a few years, I think it's been that it's blown up. Yeah. They used to laugh at us when we had our fucking Oshis as plushies hanging from our bags, and then Labubus came by, and then Labubus started making oshikatsu popular because like everyone carried stuffed toys around, so now you don't have to hide your hobbies anymore. Hi Coral, that's so cute, aren't they? Look at them. Yo, guys, point yourself out. Which one are you? Are you guys? Are you the timid green tea? Are you the posh Earl Grey tea? Are you the goofy ass fucking blue pea butterfly pea tea? Are you the pompous rose tea, or are you this little guy? Are you this goofy ass little guy? I really like him. He's so cute. Look at him. I think the goofy... let me think. I think I think the one on my head should be black tea because like this one is red tea. It's not that dark. It's just a more saturated kind of orange. Oh, you are goofy. Probably green tea but smaller. You like the... You're like the small... You know like those Chinese teacups? The really small ones that they serve in like the Chinese tea ceremonies. I think those are cute. Wow. Also good news, I found an artist for my stream avatar for the teacups. So I'm gonna need to build up that fucking document to tell them what I want for my stream avatar. Obviously we can't get the amount of variations that we have in this art, like the ones on my shoulder and on my head. I don't think we can get that amount of variation, but we can definitely get like some accessories like the rose topping, the I'm gonna have a completo one and also a like maybe, I don't know. If you guys can suggest toppings, I think that would be nice, like tea toppings, you know, like what you put on top of tea. A lemon maybe. A tea leaf is definitely gonna be one. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those like customizable stream avatars. Ginya, what if you make a plushie and one day you see a pic in Discord where the plush is in a jar? What would you do? What are you doing with me in a jar? Blink twice for help. Hello? Wow, you do not strike me as that kind of person, but okay. Okay, freak. Anyways, not my business. I was about to say like, not my monkeys, not my circus, but now you guys are my monkeys. What would I? What do I do? Ginya plush would be my own version of Oikawa plush back in the day. The moment you said Oikawa plush, I know what people do to him. I know what people do to him. We all had that Haikyuu phase. I know what y'all do to him. I don't have an Oikawa plush, but I do the same to like, do you guys know Mia? Yeah, I do like Oikawa, but I bully Mia a lot. Like the one of the twins, the blonde one. There was this one time I bought a plush because like one of my oomphs, they really Atsumu, Mia Atsumu. I can't recall why I did this, but I think it was like we all had a Haikyuu phase, right? So they like sometimes I just buy things for like a friend for the bit because it's just so funny. And there was this one Mia Atsumu plush that was so ugly. He was ugly. Let me see if I can find it. But basically, I bought it. It was one of those plushes that had such a big ass, fat ass head. Like, his head was ginormous. His head was probably let me see. I'm busting out the ruler right now. If I'm not mistaken, his head is probably like 15 centimeters wide and not proportionate to the body at all. And the body is kind of made of joints that are like bendable, so you can make it sit, you can make it lie down, stuff like that. But it was of Mia Atsumu, and the face is stupid. Like the face is his face is stupid, okay? Let's just say that. It was like one of those like the like two pupils and a frown and not a single thought in his eyes. I bought that plush. I wrapped him up in a coddle. So basically he's a baby, and I got some white cloth and I wrapped him like a baby in a swaddle. I brought him out to meet a friend because it was her birthday. And I was like, hey, by the way, congratulations, it's a boy. And I handed it to her. Congratulations, it's a boy. And they were like, what the fuck? Because they don't even like Mia Atsumu like that. It's just because we all collectively like bullying Mia. So I got her that plush. You know what's fucked up about that though is that like the plush is not even soft. It was rock hard. You could kill a man with that. It had a soft like a soft exterior, and you can definitely tell that it's like you can definitely tell that it's a stuffed toy, but it's so dense. It's so dense. It's literally so dense that you can throw it, and I think if you hit someone with it, they might faint. It is literally that bad. Oh yeah, oh my god. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Let me get some water. I yapped a lot for that. Ow. But yeah. Okay. But yeah, for those who don't know, with Haikyuu, back in the day, let's just say that Oikawa is the most frequently bullied character, I think, ever. Because he's like performative male number one. But I will say I love him. I love him for who he is. But that's why he's so lovable, right? It's because like he's such a pretentious and like a flirt and everything like that. But deep down, he's just a guy. He's really good at what he does. But like he's never I will say he's never looked down on others. It's always like kind of like a constructive criticism type of thing coming out of him, which I really liked. He also became a meme because of his flat ass, so he was memed to be as flat as a door. That's crazy. I will say that I wasn't around when in Twitter when Haikyuu was kind of at its peak. I did not grow up very chronically online, so a lot of like references that people draw from like online spaces is kind of lost to me. I didn't know how bad because like thankfully I wasn't chronically online, because I will say I think if I was brought up chronically online, the spaces that I would have been in, aka K-pop, I think it would have completely destroyed me. It would have ruined me, if anything. I was in YouTube, so my Haikyuu text was so big, especially when I was new on TikTok during the pandemic. I've never seen that meme. I will say I've never seen that meme of Oikawa. I mean, like, I know a lot of their ass is kind of fat, kind of flat, not fat. Haikyuu boys, they're kind of built. They're built so lanky. And when you see the Haikyuu fan arts and everything, you kind of get a bit like, fucked up. Because like, oh yo, this is the same person? Kuro... No, I don't think... Okay, I don't think that anyone in Haikyuu truly has ass. I don't think. Like with specifically with let me think. No, because like Kuro and Bokuto, they have been portrayed online in such a like buff way. I think have you forgotten? Yeah, I'd like to clear something. I'm not like the jar type of guy. It was a joke. I wanted to know that you would do. Oh, what you? Oh, no. Don't worry about it. I know it was a joke. I understand that. Yeah. What I would do, I'd just be, you know, like, yo. I was about to. No. I was about to say something fucking gross, dude. But like, let's keep it between you and me. But like, I think. Just to like feed the bit, right? I'd be like, yo, show it to me when it's filled. But I would not like that. That's just a thought. I would not like that. Sometimes it's like a sudden thought that's a sudden thought that just like flies across my mind, and I'm like, nah. I be saying shit. I'm just saying shit. Happy Pride? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, Hinata's shiny butt. But they're not. They're so flat. Trust me, Irina. They're so flat. They're only really like jacked up in the fan arts. Trust. Have you guys, speaking of fan arts on like Haikyuu, do you guys know our Lord and Savior and our like the lead of this soul crack ship off of one interaction, Kurokuis? Does anyone know Kurokuis? That was Yaoi Jesus back in the day. That was Haikyuu's Yaoi Jesus back in the day. Kurokuis is basically an author that shipped Bokuto, Kuro, and Tsuki together, like three of them, and yeah, it was just a time, dude. It like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that ship, but back then, one moment. Yeah, but I shockingly don't know, but I know the ship. Yeah, I think if you search Kurokuis, like Kurokuis, let me just spell that for you real quick. If you search this up, you will definitely come across an amazing array of Boku Akakurotsuki doujinshis. Loki, Haikyuu is my introduction to yaoi. Wait, Haikyuu is yaoi? Oh, Haikyuu is not yaoi, but I will say the Fujo fandom in Haikyuu is quite intense. It goes kind of crazy. Yes, Kurokuis. Now you guys know the name of like 2010's Yaoi Jesus. that is the leader of the ship. That is the leader of the ship, I will say. It does. I wasn't picky at all. I just ship everything. It's true. So a lot of people got to know yaoi through sports animes. That's why there's this running joke This is like me, like yaoi history education 101 with maybe. There was this running joke that with every exclamation mark that is added into an anime, into a sports anime, it gets gayer. It gets gayer. So, that was Free, that was Haikyuu, that was Yuri on Ice. I have a long history with that guy. Let's just say I still resent Mappa up to this day, and I will never live it down. I will never. There was this one time I let it go. Like I was like, you know what? Mappa enjoyers can enjoy Mappa all they want, and like, you know, I have made peace that Yuri on Ice is never coming back, blah blah blah. That one day that I said that was during 2.0's debut, by the way. I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm no longer as mad with Mappa as I used to be. And then Jujutsu no Kaisen came out with a 3, like with a 3rd season, and I just lost it. That was like the exact same day when the trailer dropped, by the way, for Jujutsu season 3. So, and then afterwards, I was like, you know what? I'm chill with Mappa, yo. Like, I don't need this hate in my life. I'm ready to let it go. And then a few days later, let me just hold on. I don't know how to explain this, but like the amount of rage I feel. Give me one moment. Why is my... Okay. So basically, like the amount of rage I felt when I saw this news of Mappa coming out with a Yuri on Ice exhibition. Like this year. Can you believe the nerve of that? Can you believe the nerve of a company, of an animation company who has exploited all the merch available to make from Yuri on Ice, and like pushing the amount of like advertisements for the movie and everything, and then claiming that they have cancelled the movie, they have cancelled season 2 because what? Because it didn't make enough money, quote unquote. Or like, well, plus of course, plus with the conflict with the artist, I believe, like the original writer of Yuri on Ice, I think they had a conflict with Mappa. So I don't know about that too much. I didn't really read into it. I just know that like Mappa did make claims that like, oh yeah, like due to budgets and blah blah blah, like we will not be continuing Yuri on Ice. And then afterwards, they come out with a exhibition for Yuri on Ice. Excuse me? Excuse fucking me? Mappa was recognized as a good animation company because they did Yuri on Ice. Exactly my fucking point. It's so yucky. It's so yucky for you, like you referring to Mappa, of course, not you guys. For you to literally like win awards with Yuri on Ice, and for you to like toss it aside because it's, I don't know, like not a shonen anime because like your bit is shonen now. Because Jujutsu no Kaisen has good credit, has a good rep. I am usually a really forgiving person. Like, live, laugh, love. I really don't gaff a lot of the time, right? But I truly have never felt this amount of vitriol and hate towards a company in my life. AKA like, well, Mappa. Like, I have never, like, I will say, like, I have never, like, intentionally boycotted anything much. Excuse me. Whoa, a little bit gassy today. Whoa. That's the devil coming out of me. Holy. But yeah. Sorry. I get really riled up when I talk about Yuri on Ice. There's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I think I get like really triggered. I get really triggered when it comes to Yuri on Ice, because with every passing anime that MAPPA comes out with, like not even Jujutsu no Kaisen, it's like whatever, okay? Like you can have your JJK season 1, season 2, season 3, whatever. But like every other anime that came up afterwards, like after JJK, is just like the same type of not really cookie cutter, like the same type of genre, which is like what is the most popular and mainstream series that they can pick up and adapt into an anime. And yeah, truly the two cash cows that they have right now is JJK and Chainsaw Man. And like, bless Chainsaw Man, bless all the music that has come out of Chainsaw Man, but I will never watch it just purely because of that. If I were to consume this media, it will be through the mangas, because I do not care. I do not fucking care how good your animation is. I don't fucking care. What about AO3? I kind of dropped AO3 because like I didn't like the progression personally. I did read AO3 manga, so I did finish it. Yeah. So there's no reason for me to like check out the anime, because like I did read the manga. Anyways, yeah, I think like one really like angering one trigger point I had with like MAPPA as well was like, wow, okay, so you have the budget. Okay, I'm like lagging a little bit right now. So you have the budget to make one different ending for Chainsaw Man per episode, and you don't have the budgets to animate Yuri on Ice? Huh? I thought you ran out of money, MAPPA. Literally, don't make me laugh. Oh my god. Pissed me off. Truly. Ugh. Ooh, excuse me. I was so traumatized by Chainsaw Man because of the kissing scene. I'm heavily saliva conscious, and after years I just finished it recently, so I can watch the Raise arc, so I can talk to it with two of my friends that I've recently introduced to each other. Oh my god. That is unfortunate. Yeah. If you're like it is a very like a very specific situation that you're in that unfortunately put you in that kind of situation, I will say, because like I do know like some people are like saliva conscious, but not to the extent of, you know, being quote unquote bothered by the imagery of it. Did you watch Agents of 4 season? Oh my god. Speaking of that, I really want to watch it though. Is it by MAPPA? But I did see a clip of that and it fucked me up, so I really want to watch it now. The clip I saw was like a little bit of a spoiler, so I won't really share it, but it was a death. Not really a death, I guess like a kidnapping of some sort, but that was pretty interesting. You know what pissed me off? I stopped watching before that scene and then YouTube spoiled it to me and I was so traumatized and disgusted. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that happened. Ugh. Yeah, the the autumn one, yeah. I saw a clip of that and I was like, that fucked me up. Like the episode ended like that, that fucked me up. There is another anime that I really want to see, but I don't really remember the name. I saw like a clip of it, but it was one of those like, it might be isekai, I can't remember. It was like a prince kind of character and there was like a little bird and a I think it was like my villain is like the heroine of the story or whatever. I don't remember. One of those. Oh. So yeah, that's my whole ordeal with MAPPA, guys. Thank you for hearing me out. I think like my internet is not doing so well right now. That's why. But yeah, I was wondering why I was lagging too. A little bit strange. We'll deal with it. Let me do a stretch. They kill high anime for a day? Oh my god, is that a site? I don't even know what sites are there nowadays, to be honest. It's been a while, it's really been a while. Every time I watch something, it's like someone else is streaming it out on Discord and I'm just like, yo, what's this? And I check it out. Oh, speaking of anime, by the way, like this will be a recommendation. I do enjoy, I haven't finished this, but it is one of my recent I recently really liked this series and I do plan on finishing it. It's just we haven't really gotten the time to, because I'm watching it with Ika and the rest, and I think like coordinating time is a bit hard, but I really need to finish Orb. It's, if you guys don't know, that's an anime that Ika sang a cover of the opening for. Like, it's an amazing series. Also, I realized that my nose is blocked. I am so fucked. Why am I falling sick? It might be hay fever season, to be honest. But it can't be. It's been raining, no? Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, that reminds me, I'm trying to do a cover of Thriller. Oh, like the Michael Jackson song. Holy shit, good luck. Have fun. I really like I haven't really watched the Michael Jackson movie, but I did see a lot of documentaries. A lot of documentaries on it, and it's so sweet. It's so sweet that his nephew came up to, like, for the role. Yeah, and like he really actually sounds like Michael, which is kind of crazy. It's really nice to see like my whole family be kind of like invested in that, because like they went to watch it the other day, and like, let me tell you, the only song that has been playing in like our, like in the house, like on the TV and shit, is which one is it again? The yeah, that one. I don't know. What's the title again? I forgot. It's like when you can get enough. I think that's the one. Yeah, don't stop till you get enough. Yeah. Even my whole family have been invested in a movie. There's also a second one coming out. I heard. Yeah, because I think a little bit of a spoiler, I think, but you're only caught up to like the part of his life where he hits it big as Michael Jackson outside of Jackson 5. So like the second movie is basically gonna cover like everything else that goes down afterwards. Because I feel like if you don't cover like the later part of his life, it's not really doing him any justice. Ginya, did you see the LADS new male character? No. No. Don't speak to me about love and deep space. I'm joking. I jest. Do you guys wanna share? And I can like, rate it? No, I'm joking, guys. I have like a love and deep. I have a love and hate relationship when it comes to LADS. Nowadays though, it's more on like it's a very humorous kind of relationship, I will say. I think like it went from like, oh, I really fucking hate this game, from, well, it went from like, I really fucking hate this game because I had a personal feud, okay? Like I had a personal feud that, my apologies, I shouldn't have brought up to like everyone who likes the game. But I had a personal feud with like a previous friend basically, and like she was extremely homophobic. She was one of those like Love and Deep Space fans that don't agree that the MC can be male, or like that don't agree that the love interests can be shipped together. So I had a big moment with that. So like for a period of time, I really did not like the media. So like, well, my bad. And like truly, I really can't really blame the media for it. Yeah, the fandom is something else. Like, fandom is horrible, especially those from the like original, like from the country of origin. But conversation for another day. So sorry that I just love seeing Caleb getting it from Silas. Oh my god, I would agree with that. I will never, I don't see, or like I don't foresee myself playing Love and Deep Space ever. But I unironically, I do appreciate Silas's aesthetic. Snow Crow, let me guess, is that Zane? Is that Zane and Silas? Would that be? I do like I think like I got a lot of context from Tapi and some friends that the boys are actually not that cringe in Chinese, or like not that cringe in a different language. They're just mostly cringe in English. That's what I got actually from some of my friends. That game, I don't know what feels like Gunbei to me, like the Twilight movie. I don't know why I'm not hating on it, but to me it looks like a, well, it is like an otome, so it like otome would you guys consider it like R18? Is it R18 or R16? Because like, well, straight up, there was this one, I think like one card I believe I saw of Caleb being basically pegged, and I was like, oh cool. And I am the gooner being baited. Hey, No shame in that. I can't really be on the moral high ground for that one, I think. The hot spring. Yeah, the hot spring scene. Like, just like scratches my head sometimes randomly. I get these cards playing, like straight up. I will scroll Twitter and then like the video starts playing, and this one, and it's like you being pinned down by Mr. Silas or something, and I'm just like, whoa, hold up, I don't know you like that. Scrolls past. I have it. You have the Zane one. Are they getting pegged in like the hot spring one? Is that the bit? Is that like all of it? I won't play this game for like my own sanity, but you guys can tell me. I think it's kind of funny to hear it from like a third person. I used to be opposed to like anyone talking about love and deep space, but nowadays it's a nowadays it's whatever. Truly. This game is just so funny to me at this point. Is that and more? That's crazy. They were doing MC if I'm correct. Well, that's nothing new, right? Like if there were more cards of like you POV, like the MC pegging the guys, I think that would be interesting. You know? Like I would low key. I think people take the game too seriously when it's really very cringe and fun, and that's okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't like it when like people are so serious about the game to the point where, well, I think like this goes for any game for me. I think, like, if you defend a game with like your life, and like, you know, and you kind of like take an insult towards your game, I think that's a bit cringe. It's like you have to be able to like play a game and be like, oh yeah, this part is so bad, Lamau, and like laugh along with the crowd, instead of just being like, no, this is like, hand on my heart, I have genuinely seen people be rage baited because they're so new to the concept of otome games. Like these people are mostly like new to like game media in general, right? So like, hand on my heart, I have seen people be rage baited by people insulting Love and Deep Space, and they are like, no, like, you guys don't understand how phenomenal this game is. And same goes for Genshin. It's like, oh my god, no one is really doing it like Genshin. And I'm like, guys, are you looking into the mirror right now? Like, do you have a mirror at home? Are we, can we address the elephant in the room? My mom is giving me tips to slim down. That's crazy. That's crazy. If it's like, no, if it's like valid shit, like, I don't know, eat healthier or whatever, it's like, whatever, right? But like, I have seen people straight up be like, would you be interested in taking Ozempic? And I'm just like, huh? Don't even get me started with like beauty procedures in, oof. It's been a little bit of a hurdle with like a lot of people in my family. They have some sort of complex, and like they're openly just saying shit like, oh yeah, I'm getting like my Ozempic shot next week, and I'm just like, dude, just eat healthier. I don't know, like, unless, I don't know, because I don't know much about like Ozempic. I don't know much about like all these procedures, so I don't want to dog on it too much, just in case, you know, some people really do have an issue with overeating and you need to curb your appetite. But I think most of the time it's really like, it's misused in a way for people to lose weight, and I just hope that everyone knows that losing weight naturally with like a healthy diet and a little bit of exercise, like, you don't even need to go to the gym. Just go take a walk for 20 minutes outside per day. Like you don't even need to exercise an hour a day, please. I'm like if that is daunting to you, start with small things. Like break things into steps. That's what I've been telling myself as well, which is like it's actually in my notes, not gonna lie, that like you need to take things slowly, step by step, and that's what I have an issue with personally as well. That like if I put tasks in a very like generalized way, it feels like a big thing, right? Like for example, instead of saying that I will go take a walk outside for 20 minutes, I think like sometimes you just do a generalized like exercise in your list, and it doesn't really work sometimes. That's what I learned, at least about myself. Like I think that works. I don't really note it down too much, but I think like mentally there's a note like, okay, I gotta get up, I gotta go take a shower, get dressed, and you know, stuff like that. I have been like spiraling a little bit for like the past week, so that's why I'm thinking about this a little bit more. Yeah, I'm okay though, so like don't worry about me. Ozempic is like a new way to lose weight immediately. Yeah. Walking outside, no thanks. Hakon, touch grass. The only time Hakon touches grass is like when you go. You don't even touch grass. For all I know, maybe you like take a fucking cab or something when you go to a con. It's okay. At least you go out, right? It's a very big controversy towards singers like Lizzo apparently, so people were mad at her for using Ozempic. Yeah. I think a lot of people on media straight up like they lie about using Ozempic. Like for example, you see like a big public figure lose weight so rapidly, and you're just wondering like, so did they take Ozempic? And then they say no, but they did. Yeah. I have enough vitamin D from walking to uni. I do. I think I know like your distance is kind of diabolical, like it's up a hill or something. Yeah. I mean, I cannot get the only reason I leave home is uni. No, so see, when you guys are still in school, I feel like a fucking old man saying this, but when you guys are, I think like it applies more on me then, because like when you have like a normal 9 to 5 job, or you have like a school, right? You have like that kind of routine daily where you walk to uni, you come back and stuff like that. I have come to miss that as someone who is running on like zero schedule. Like all I do is like I schedule the things that I need to do in a day, and then I'm being like, I'll write down like, okay, I need to get this commission done, blah blah, and then like randomly I'll get like a gig request, right? Like for example, like a photography gig, which I just did a few days ago. I will get that kind of request, and I'll have to be like, okay, so like what works with my schedule? And then like sometimes you might need to cancel plans. It's never that serious with me because like I am quite flexible with my schedule. So thankfully a lot of the things that I like to do, at least like I like to plan to do, is either just gaming or streaming. So most of the time it's just like nighttime activities. So but like that also means that in the daytime I need to make my own routine, and it's been rough. It's been a little bit rough for the past week because even though I'm getting to be a bit more productive compared to the past month, it's still moving kind of slow, and I really hate the days when like I just can't get up. Like I'll be stuck in bed until like lunchtime, and like thankfully I do have like family members who kind of like drag me out and shit, and then I'll be doing work outside afterwards. Yeah. Ah, thankfully I have a little bit of a routine, but it's not optimized, and I don't really like that. So I would really like it to change soon. AKA starting from today, or like, you know, hopefully today, because like yesterday I wanted to sleep early, but like I fucked up all of my audio routing, by the way. Fun fact, I fucked up my audio routing for stream yesterday, and I had to reroute everything, restart, update my drivers, because I tried to use a wavelink. I tried to use wavelink for my audio mixer thing, and it's not compatible with like whatever my OBS is doing, apparently. Yeah. I really don't know. I tried really hard. Like I think I stayed up like an extra 3 hours trying to like reroute everything. That's why actually like I had half a mind to cancel stream today, but I was just like no, I can't do this, because I feel like, to me, I break schedules too much, that like I need to relearn how to stick to it again, because that habit that I built over like work and everything, it's all been destroyed for like the past first half of this year, basically, because of the amount of traveling I've been doing, and yeah, just like my shitty ass sleep schedule. All on me though. All on me, I will say. What do you think about Quackhavel? Is that one of the Pokemons? Is it like the Quaxley final evolution? What was it? It's so hot, my sunscreen melted in 10 minutes. Dude, for sunscreen to melt is crazy. But I feel like sunscreen in general, you have to reapply it. I don't know if you guys know this. If you are not familiar with sunscreen, you are supposed to reapply your sunscreen over a duration of the day. So I'm not sure how people are using their sunscreen, but I think for me, the most convenient would be for you to get a, what is it called? Like a stick one. Like a stick sunscreen. A stick sunscreen. For those that you can carry in your bags and you can reapply whenever you want. And it's not too sticky too. Because if you get the liquid ones, I think like reapplying will be kind of ass. But if you get the stick ones, it's pretty convenient, yeah. For the liquid ones, you would have to get like a face wipe, like one of those makeup face wipes, just to make sure that you have a clean surface to work off when you reapply your sunscreen in the day. Do you know about birthday Pokemons? No, I don't actually. And also about Quaquaval. Oh my god, how do you say that name? With Quaquaval, I think it's a cool Pokemon. I'm not really. I'm kind of impartial with it. He's kind of fruity though. Happy Pride. Let me see. Also, I sound like I'm like in the middle of crying because I'm sniffling and shit. But I swear I'm not. It's just my nose. My nose. Ugh. Oof. My nose is dying, dude. My birthday Pokemon is 911. Skeletrix. Oh, is that the that's the seahorse one, right? Is it? Wait. Is that the seahorse one? But yeah, I'm not sure about mine. I guess mine would be, wait, is it month first or day first? Yeah, but wait, I wanted to say something on the phone. Oh right. Like your September 11th laugh if you want to, month first. Okay, that would be 719. Oh my god! Holy! Wait, I'm Diancy, that's crazy. That's crazy. So fancy. 719. That's next month, guys. Yeah, my birthday is like in July. I'm still not sure what to do. Like for both IRL and for for both IRL and for on stream. I still don't know what to do for my birthday. We can definitely play some games and like hopefully I'll be able to like do a karaoke, because that, like, I love doing those. It's just a bit hard with the with like the amount of people in my house now. Just so you guys know, it's like June holidays, so like June for a lot of the kids it's like holiday time, and I have 5 children coming and going out of my house like it's a fucking pit stop. Mugi-chan, konbanwa. Hello, nice to see you. Also, what does that write? I need to study Japanese. We need to do a Japanese studying stream one day, guys. And then I will get schooled on stream by Coral. Good evening. Good evening. Hi. How are you doing, Mugi-chan? I hope you've been well. We're just chatting today. Chatting for fun with the teacups here on my shoulder, on my head. Hi, welcome in. Nice to see you. How you doing? We were talking about we were talking about random ass things, honestly. I went from like, I started off a topic, right? And then afterwards, like, it just spiraled into like some random ass conversation. What were we doing? Oh, we talked about yaoi, and then from yaoi it went from yaoi to like sports anime to mappa and then like randomly there was like Love and Deep Space. Also, speaking of Love and Deep Space, so anyone gonna link me that new guy, like his face or something? Is it really good evening? Konbanwa. I think it is. I'm not sure. Fake weeb can't even read simple hiragana. Dude, I failed Chinese. What makes you think I'm gonna take up like another Han language? Is it night over there? Yeah, it is. Yoru desu. Yoru desu. Yaoi. We were talking about yaoi. My current recommendations is in the text box below here, if you can see. It's called Double Beastly Troubles. It's let's just say I'm a little bit of a furry. Where are we linking? We are linking You guys can send it over in stream chat if you want. Stream chat on Discord if you want. Just so I can see that. I'm a little bit. What do I search on the internet even? Like, do I just like type it like new Love and Deep Space guy? Oh. 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 Wow. 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 I don't know what to say to that. I see. No. I'm thinking, I'm gathering my thoughts. All I can say, Jacob Twilight. 4 years, baby. Wait, hold on. Really? Oh my god. No. 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 They didn't even bother fucking taking away his human years. What the hell? That's so sad. Okay, be honest with me. So are you guys rolling for him? Be honest. Be honest. Are you guys gonna be playing his story? I am looking at you, Love and Deep Space players, teacups, dead in the eye. So will you be playing Twilight, Love and Deep Space Edition? This is the round table today, This is the round table today. Just saying. We're open. No judgment. No ju- Valko's Jacob, Silas is Edward because he had a vampire card. I am surprised that Silas is not a vampire, if anything. Nah, I'm loyal to your oh. Okay. He's not my type. Okay. But like, I will say, like, I think people who will like him, I think people who will like Valko might be a certain type of people. And I don't mean furries. I really don't mean furries. I'm thinking about the worst stereotype, the worst casting bunch of people possible, I think. I for real don't grind to any man but Silas. He's the only one I pull for a lot and leveled up a lot. Those ears, someone must have been watching too much Alpha CEO. Oh my god. Let's really say we have something for everyone. It's true. They are low-key. They are aiming the, what can I say? Love and Deep Space are aiming the current generation of what used to be the 50 Shades of Grey fandom. I'm just gonna leave it at that, I think. Okay, I can't say much because I don't know his character. For all we know, what if he's like a puppy? What if he's like sweet and cute and like nothing, not an ounce of toxic in him? Like I can't say much if that's the way, right? Because like in the BL that I read, the one that's in Double Beastly Trouble, they are like puppies. They're like give me head pats please. So no head pads, ooh, you know, like that kind of thing. So I'm like, you know what, fuck, I'm kind of soft. But like all love interests have some sort of duality. He's golden retriever coded. Oh fuck. I might eat my words honestly at this point. I'm probably eating my words as I speak. He's a family guy. That's fucked up. No, wait. Why is he misleading? Why are they misleading like his fucking image in the trailer like that? It's like, guys, Gap Moe is so, it's great, but like, is this all the LADS's bit? What is the duality for like everyone else? I know Silas is really sweet, like from what my friend tells me, of course. Not me, not from my experience, but I know like he's like kinda protective over you or something. What's this MPreg thing? What do you mean? What? Another trailer that shows his personality more. Coral sent a link in the stream chat and I'm gonna watch it real quick. He looks like someone and I can't really put a finger on it.
Trespassing on someone else's hunting ground. That's not very nice.
Oh.
This is what you left behind? You honestly thought I wouldn't settle the score. Hello? Family reunion? Pass. Tell auntie, cousin, grandma I said hi.
Oh.
I'm entertaining a friend. Doesn't matter who gets sent. Now come at me! You think you can be a wolf just by wearing our skin? Too bad your scent gave you away.
No way he said that. No way he said that.
I don't like
dude,
weaknesses.
The music kind of bangs though.
This is my territory. Chasing me around is basically asking for trouble. Locking onto our prey.
Take this.
Embrace the fear of being hunted.
We make a good team.
Isn't it a little too late to be scared at this point? Here's our chance.
We'll be taking this opportunity.
My mouth is agape.
Nail to the end. But there's nowhere left.
Okay, it's like 3 minutes. I'm gonna pause here.
Welcome to my private.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Private research fest. He's like a Gary Stu. He's like a Gary Stu, dude. What do you mean he's like athletic and smart and is a family man? Like what the fuck do you mean? That's cheating. Like they're literally making him to like top everyone. Okay, not in that way, but like, you know, like top. Like rank above everyone. Yes. He's basically okay, yeah. Yo. His Yeah, we all have an open mind here. He can top everyone. Oh, who gaff? Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, whatever, dude. I said that. Yeah. Yeah, MPreg is male pregnancy. Raphael's your client and you're his bodyguard. He's a sassy artist. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Xavier. Yeah, Xavier is just a guy from what I know. I know about Caleb a little bit. Zane is just Jumin Han from Mystic Messenger. That's I'm pretty sure that's like exactly the same. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Amazing. You know what? Fuck. This is so bad because okay, first he's a furry and then he's a researcher and then he's also like an assassin. So like what you mean to say is he's cheating. He's cheating in life. What the fuck? It's also like such a the lines that they gave him are potentially the most generic furry alpha beta omega verse like kind of lines. The beast awakens, who's the prey? There was this one line that killed me. Hold on, where was it again? Oh, you think you can be a wolf just because you wear my skin? Something like that. Where was it? Yeah. You think you can be a wolf just by wearing our skin? It's crazy. That shit's crazy. Oh my god. Yo. It is so cheesy. I think that's why people I hope that people love it. Like yeah, I just hope that people don't take it too seriously, obviously. Yeah. There are some people who take like ABO so like goddamn seriously. There's have you guys ever heard of the ABO lawsuit? I've talked about this like maybe 3 times on stream. I will continue bringing it up because like some people are actually unbearable, but there was a lawsuit over claiming quote unquote straight ABO, which is crazy. That shit insane. Because like I believe like ABO originated from the BL/MLM type of like genre, or like rather closely linked to the MLM genre. So when this one artist came out to like write about quote unquote straight ABO verse, Omega verse, it became like a huge thing where other authors also started to do like straight Omega verse, and then that author wanted to claim the Omega verse for themselves, and then like, you know, of course the war, there was an internet war over it. Is this the type of guy women want nowadays? I'm so out of the game of dating, so I don't know. Don't take examples. Don't take examples from Love and Deep Space. Don't even take examples from any kind of media at all. Please. I'm begging. If I go up to a lady and I go to them like, hey, ow, bitch, she would kill me. It's like, hey lady, would you like to see the beast? And by the beast, I mean my penis. Horrible, that's horrible, that's horrible. Let's rewind, reel it back a little bit. You'll be called for harassment. Hey, I used back in the day, Unk used to have Riz, okay? Back in the day, Unk used to have Riz, and then I lost. No, but like, I think a lot of people, most of the time, most of the time, I think like people will find you attractive if you don't try hard. That's pretty much it. I think like that's my discovery of it, at least with my years of when I was like the densest and the most stupid, when I didn't know shit, not a single thought behind my eyes. That was the time when I got like confessed to. Let's just say that. So yeah, just be yourself, be a little bit stupid about it, pretend, don't feign nonchalance because that sucks. But just be yourself, and like the people who are naturally attracted to you will come to you, yes. Also, I need to sneeze real bad. Oof, I'm back. I just had refilled my tea, took some medicine because my stomach's been feeling like kind of odd for the whole of today, and I don't know why. Do. You have commandable sneezes, like, you know, when a sneeze is coming, you just know it's coming. Yeah, but like I do know, like, someone once told me that like if you say pineapple, you end up not sneezing. I don't know how true that is, but it has worked for me like twice, which is kind of strange, and it's a phenomenon that I will never be able to explain. I'm old-fashioned. We have this thing called harana, which is similar to courting, singing, performing, and trying their best to appeal to the girl's parents. It was like one of the culture things a long time ago. It's kind of gone now, so that's a little sad since online dating. Oh yeah, a lot of those things are definitely taking a backseat because of the online, like the digital age. Wait, can I ask, like, are you familiar, like, were you born in the time when that was like still popular, or, you know, bird dancing to impress female meme with the Michael Jackson song in the background? I do love like watching that one video where the bird is trying to court the other one, and someone did a voiceover. What? It was like the Becky, Becky, let me smash. Becky, let me smash. It's a really, really old meme. I don't know if you guys know. I think it's like, oh, early 19,000s. 1900s, yes. Damn, that's so long ago. I don't know if there's like anything traditional like that where I'm from. Because like where I'm from and where I'm currently in, both, like I was from a mixed bag of shit, bro. Not shit, but like I really appreciate my culture. If anything, I would love to do more research on you know where I originated from, blah blah blah. Because essentially like my lineage, we come from a like people who escaped a country into another country. So that's like my family's line basically. And then now I moved into a different country. So you can just imagine like the amount of like cultural background that like I've been exposed to throughout my whole life. I think that's why I kind of like maybe that's why I have like a really deep interest with like everyone's like different cultures and stuff, you know? And like I'm a little bit more understanding when it comes to like more conservative mindsets, even though like I'm not conservative myself at all. Like well, you can understand something but also not condone it. Yeah, not condone it. But yeah, I've been recently very interested in like my own culture and stuff. So I've been reading like articles like where we come from, where we originated from, how did we escape. And actually this is a pretty interesting thing. So like my family recently came back from China, and they have a lot of sources that allow you to like check your blood if you're like related to anyone who is like from like directly from your family in China. And they actually managed to find like a really close blood like DNA, I believe. Yeah. So turns out I think from that they were able to find out that like my great grandfather, no, not that dramatic, but great grandfather. So basically like my grandfather's grandfather, I think a little bit further than that. If I'm not mistaken, I think like their family escaped from China, went into Thailand, and then like, you know, made their way down into Indonesia and something like that. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Like when I found that out, I was like, oh, that makes sense, because like funnily enough, I only recently found out like a year ago, I think, that my father used to live like as a child. Our family used to live by the beach. So that's why like they have an affinity for like salted fish and everything like that. And it's kind of nice to know that like the generations born afterwards kind of still like those type of foods, even though they don't grow up with it. It's like a passed down thing. So it's like pretty interesting, because like my father went back to where he traced his DNA from. Like he went back to the countryside in China, and he discovered that actually the food that he eats in Indonesia is exactly the same as in China, like where he came from, like where the family came from in China, which is so cute. Like isn't that quite something? Haven't visited it yet though. You should. I haven't really done that either, because I feel like every time I feel like the thought of traveling again weighs on my mind. I just need a really well planned trip. Just give me someone give me like a year in advance of planning or something, and not like just randomly up and go, because like that's how spontaneous my family is most of the time, especially when it comes to to China. It's just like a randomly like, hey, let's go here, because like they kind of have friends over in China, so it's like really accessible, so there's not much planning needed. There are always people to take us around. But like I hate unplanned trips. I don't like it. Yeah, that's why I'm also trying really hard to stick to a schedule now, because I haven't stuck to anything in the past 6 months. So here I am. Speaking of that, actually, like recently I've been getting into job hunting again, like for a proper I guess I will say like a proper full-time job. It's been a little bit I will say I don't know how ready I am, or I guess I will never be ready, right, to give up my time and have like this one. Huh? That's a crazy name. Also, I think my oh, I don't have my notice on for this scene. My bad. Well, welcome in to the tea house. I only follow bottoms. Okay, listen. So, do I defend myself here? Is this where I do the bit where like, is this where I do the bit like the VTuber bit where it's like, you only follow bottoms, mind you, I top. No, let's not. The more I do that, the more it feels like I am endorsing, right? Because like, if I'm complaining that I am a bottom, then you know that I don't have that masculinity in me to accept that I'm a bottom, and therefore I am truly proving myself that I am a bottom, so I will ignore that. But like, I don't really gaff, truly. Like, if anything, a top bunk, a bottom bunk, be my guest, fellas. Not be my guest as in like, not like I'm not open for everyone, but like be my guest as in like you're free to imagine. You know what, never mind. Every time I speak, I just end up like putting I end up digging like a deeper hole for myself. That's crazy. It's scary to go to foreign countries that you're not familiar with. Yeah, I really don't. I personally, I really like am okay with flying alone and stuff. But like recently, I think like I discovered that spending money on a plane seat is actually so worth it. Not on business, but like what I mean is like a more just something like a bit of a more expensive seat. Yeah. I think like a more expensive seat, like for either more leg room, or either a better flight. I think a better flight is in general pretty worth it. The other time, oh my god, hi Pokey Earth, welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping by. This is the guy, guys. Points. Pokey Earth is the one that was saying that I make a good Deku voice. Discovered about yourself. Yeah, I really enjoy flying alone and getting like a better seat for myself. Specifically with, I think like I discovered this when I went to Japan alone, and I bought like I used JAL, and usually I'm really like stingy. I go for like budget flights like Scoot, Scoot, Zip Air and stuff. And Zip Air is pretty good actually. Zip Air is pretty okay, but like JAL though, yo, oh yummy. What are we doing? We're just chatting. We're just chatting. You're welcome to join. Yeah, so I went to Japan with JL, and I discovered that they had their own ice cream flavor. I'm not big on ice cream, but I will say that shit was bomb. It's a, if I'm not mistaken, it's, what is it called? Like caramel, salted no, it's not even salted caramel. It's like pudding, like straight up vanilla pudding. I think like milk pudding with caramel. Like, you guys know the Japanese pudding that usually you that comes in a cup and you flop it over into a plate, and the caramel flows out. They made that into an ice cream for JAL's special flavor. Let's just say I got a second cup. My fucking bad. I was being a fatty on the plane. I got a second cup. I got a second cup of ice cream. The only thing I like about Japan are those vending machines. Have you tried every single one? To be honest, I feel like vending machines it's mostly just like, for me, I really like it when in the middle of winter you'll discover like the crazy flavors from the vending machines, like the soups. I've had a the corn soup one, definitely, that's pretty popular. The most recent one that we discovered, what is it again? It was a Korean stew, but in a can form. Sondubuchige, I think. That kimchi jjigae, sondubuchige type of like spicy clam based Korean broth in a can in a Japanese vending machine. It was kind of unbelievable. It tastes pretty good, I will say. It tastes pretty good. There was a time we visited Taiwan. It was me and my siblings' first time, and we were rushing for our flight back home. I was looking for my other sibling, and I think it was a local weeboo. WBO came to me and asked me something. I was gonna say English only, but out of pressure I said no English. Instead, that person laughed and it became an inside joke. It's like, no English please, and you're speaking in like a fluent English accent. I've always wanted to eat pudding because of one of the animes I watched. Shin-chan, holy shit. Yo, if you watch Crayon Shin-chan, not gonna lie, you got some age in you. Just saying. Just saying. The character's favorite food was pudding. I love pudding. Oh, whoo, I see. Corn soup is so good, very good hand warmer as well. Yes! Oh my god, I love those. I love the corn soup. I love corn soup in general. I don't know if you guys know like the... Oh my god. My holy grail forever and ever. Moss Burger corn soup with pepper. You put lots of pepper on that. Oh, it warms you right up. Unfortunately, I do come from like a warm climate kind of country, so you know, I don't really have it that much. But when you're indoors, we're very well air conditioned, so I'm not actually fluent. English is just our second language. Yeah, but like a lot of my oomphs, or at least like a lot of my friends who are Filipino, a lot of people are just like very fluent in English. Like most of the time I can't tell. Most of the time. It is good. Yeah, the corn syrup, right? Hi Law, hi Law, hi Law, hi Law, hi Law, hi Law. Welcome in. Hello, welcome in. I have watched a good chunk of Shinchan since childhood, 15 movies, and a lot of Doraemon, also with like 4D movies. Ooh, I really liked that one Doraemon movie. When I was a kid, I watched it, and now I forgot the title, but it's basically about like traveling between dimensions. But I'm pretty sure that's like a common trope in Doraemon. It was the one with like the pyramids and something like that. Yeah. But yeah, that one Doraemon movie made me cry. It made me bawl my eyes out. I was a crybaby. What are some of the more like, you know, like core memories of your childhood where you like have like a movie that left such a deep impression in you? Because one of them, not gonna lie, I think I tell this story like multiple times, but I cried during Spirit, which is like that horse movie, like the fucking Uma, bro. Like the Uma. I cried during that horse movie, and then my family walked in on me crying. Mind you, I was like, I think I was maybe 5. I was 5 years old. But this memory sits in my mind so distinctively because I was so embarrassed that I was crying from a movie, because that was the first time that I ever cried, right? From media in general. I cried during during Spirit, the horse movie, and then like my family walked in, and I was just telling them like, no, I'm just crying because I miss you guys, and then like I gave them a hug. To this day, I don't know what they thought. I think now, for me as an adult, and I'm the ones taking care of like some of the little ones at home. I think back then they probably just pretended to play along. I think if a little kid was crying when they watched a movie and they came to me and it's like, I miss you, I'll be like, oh, you fucking bluffing, dude. The Traveling Dimensions, best I can think of is a storybook movie where they explore different old tales while trying to rescue Shizuka. It might have been that. It might have been. Let me see. The Doraemon. Bomb bomb. Oh, I found it. Hold on. There we go. This is the one. Linked to a Wikipedia. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Hold on. Wait, let me drink a teacup real quick. Yo. You got socked. How does that feel? A core memory of my childhood is when I recently tried to watch Barbie movies even when I was a guy, so people don't make fun of me. Also some Sophia the First. Oh, Sophia the First was great. The song is stuck in my mind forever. I'm finding out what being royal's all about. Sophia the First, every day. It's gonna be alright. Something, you're the first. Yeah. But, dude, Barbie movies are goated. Wait, hold on. Dude, Barbie movies are goated and no one can tell me otherwise, okay? Recently, because of like, you know, how the recent Barbie movies are... The really old Barbie movies, like they're surfacing back, right? Oh my god. Why do you random sub emote unlock? Hello? Where I don't see which movie on YouTube. The like a lot of movies a lot of the Barbie movies, I mean, they're now free on YouTube. I think like if I'm not mistaken. What kind of emote is that? Yeah, you like that. it's my face. You like that? I'm an oldie Barbie fan. I love the old Barbie movies. I really want to sit everyone down and be like, hey guys, let's watch a Barbie movie and also a Tinkerbell movie together. Hey, so the newer ones, I think I stopped at the mermaid princess one, I believe. I think like I don't know. I don't know about the mermaid princess one. That was the last one that I consumed, and then afterwards I was like, I will put you in a jar. Oh, we just had this conversation. Hold on. We just had this conversation. Hold on. Pause. I was just talking about this. No jars, please. No jars. Yo, the teacups get to be in like really cute cups, decorated and ornate, and I'm in a fucking mason jar. Are you kidding me? I stopped at the spaceship galaxy one. What is the... Oh? Wait. Oh, I didn't know that was a command. There was a command to delete. Wait, did you delete the messages? That's crazy. No proof. It is literally on the screen, by the way. Anyways, traveling dimensions. Do you mean Steel Troopers? Oh no! I linked it just now. Hold on, give me one sec. Let's see. It's Nobita, Nobita, and the Legend of the Sun King. It's this one. Puff of smoke. There we go. It's this one. Oh wait, Poke Earth is on YouTube. My bad. Oops, my bad. Let me just do this. There we go. Hopefully that. Yep. Okay, that went over. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, but I really like the older Barbie movies. I think like my most goated one is Fairytopia. Fairytopia is one, Mermaidia is one. Fairytopia 3 is alright, I guess. It's a bit whatever. I do like the whole trope of, you know, having like each color of the rainbow being represented by the like one fairies and everything like that. But other than that, I think like a lot of plot holes in that movie. I mean, there are a lot of plot holes in like every movie, but with that one more so, because like the villain is truly just like out in the open, and there was like this big time gap that they could have destroyed everything, but they didn't. So shrugs. Yeah. Oh, I mean the one with the duplicate medieval Nobita, that one's goated, and the Edina scared me as a kid. Oh, wait, the duplicate. Yes, hold on. Is it this one? I feel like I might have. Oh, yes. It is in this one. Let me see. Wait, which one is she again? Oh, that's the villain, right? Yeah, the duplicated medieval Nobita. That movie was That movie was so good. Princess and the Popstar is my fave. Island Princess is second. Oh my god, you like Island Princess? I know like I think like I'm not sure. Fandom wise, I think like the Island Princess might be like the most memed one out of everyone. Because just purely because of that fucking elephant. Yeah, are we gonna address the elephant in the room? She's staring at us, dude. She's staring. Like those eyes are gonna pop out of the sockets. I don't really. I think like Island Princess was okay. I think it was pretty cute. Princess and the Popstar. I can't recall if I did watch that actually. But yeah, Fairytopia was my goat. With that came for, I think because of Fairytopia specifically, I started liking fairies a lot because of Fairytopia. So I picked up Tinkerbell afterwards. I'm not sure if you guys know like the Tinkerbell movies, but all of them are so goated. You guys need to watch them. If you guys can't watch them, watch like a reaction to it and like a compilation. There is a person. There are a lot of people, a lot of creators who are basically just like watching and reacting to all the Tinkerbell movies in one shot. So it's like a 1 hour long video on YouTube. I might be a little bit too invested. I don't know. Tika, yeah, Tika from the Island Princess, the elephant is diabolical. I think like she's not as annoying as like just she wouldn't be annoying. Like she wouldn't be so annoying if she was not an elephant slash if she was not designed so badly. You know what I mean? I think the design plays a part because the way she expresses like annoyance as well is like by stomping about and shit, and then like just being so inconsiderate of others, and then like her face looks like that. Am I mean? Am I being a little bit mean? Just slightly. Just mildly. I don't know, man. I remember my sister and I having a crush for a sec to Captain Hook from Tinkerbell before finding out he was Captain Hook. Oh, like that one, the pirate princess? I mean like the pirate fairy? I've always preferred Kiteretsu over Doraemon. It's the opposite of Doraemon. Same author. I have watched many shows by the author. Ultra B. Perman Monster Kid. Ah, I see. I can't say I'm familiar with a lot of them, but they have like such a beloved fan base with like Doraemon. So I can imagine that their other works are probably also as good. Yeah. I really enjoy those really old comics that literally just have one like one story per chapter. I think those are really easy to consume, very light. I think I had a really old manga that I quite enjoy. That is about a rabbit. That was what I consumed when I was a kid. It was called Clover, I think. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's still around. And they have an anime. Never mind. Happy Clover. I think that was like the manga that I consumed when I was a kid. On top of like Doraemon and stuff. My sister was a big manga fan, so we used to have like a lot of manga at home, and there was this one I read that made me like, I don't know if I like this, but like it's juicy, so I'm gonna keep going. And it's because like she's a little bit older, well, a lot older. She's like 10 years older than I am, so the media that she consumes, it probably shouldn't be consumed by me. But there was this one manga series that I really liked. Low key, it was like incest, but like, hear me out. So hold. Just for context, they are not related, okay? But that doesn't make it any better. I will say that, like, that made me like mouth agape questioning my own morality. It's not bad in the way that you think. It's bad in like because like it's not incest, because like the title is literally called Me and My Brothers, okay? Like, that is the title of the manga. It is completely PG. I believe it is PG or PG like 13 maybe. It's like very normal. It was very normal. But the most questionable thing about it is not like the incest undertones. It's the fact that the protagonist is 13. Yeah. The protag is 13. Yeah. Protag 13. Everyone else 20, like mid 20. A lot of old animes were very controversial, yeah. And well, we grew up with that. We live with that. I was kind of exposed to a lot of really fucked up stuff when I was younger. So I will say it is all on my own doing, if anything, because like if anything, I was on the internet pretty early, maybe like about like 11. Yeah, like I was around pretty early. I was not on social media, so in that aspect, I was just consuming media straight up from the source. There was no fandom, no nothing. I was on anime sites, I was on manga sites, and that's pretty much it. And on like some roleplay forums, I guess. Yeah. Next thing you're gonna say is you like Vampire Knight? Hey, what's wrong with liking Vampire Knight? Okay, no, I don't like Vampire Knight, but hey, what? A lot of people did. What's wrong with that? Huh? No, I'm joking. I know that series is like fucked up, but yeah. I know that series is fucked up. I just choose to close like both eyes. I don't think I was very acquainted with Vampire Knight though, I will say. As much as I am an onk. I did not read that. I did sing the song for a CB. Akaku, akaku, akaku. Yudete, yume no something something something. Yeah, I did know the song. Oh well, if anything, you guys know Shugo Kara was kind of problematic as well, right? If we're on the topic of problematic animes. Amu was 13. Ikuto was 17. So, and he sneaked into her room through the window. Like, dog, where are we? Where am I? But I loved Shugokera. I think like honestly for Shugokera is more on like the aspect of like, you know, like that whole trope back then when like you had your own guardian fairies. Oh, that was so cute. Shugokera was one. Yumedo Paticia was one. There was also Suga the Snow Fairy. I think that was another one as well. I love that trope so much. It's so cute. I'm just a I'm just a girl. Yeah, I love that trope. But with I think Yumedo Paticia was pretty cute. I'd really like that one. I would love to revisit it one day. The only non-problematic... Wait, no. Never mind. I was so close to saying that the only unproblematic anime that contained problematic themes was Cardcaptor Sakura. But... So, what I was thinking initially was because like... Sakura and Yukito-san. Like, Sakura likes Yukito-san, but Yukito has like the responsibility of an adult and does not see her in that way, which is good. But holy shit, that one episode where you found out that like the student is kind of in a mutual relationship with the teacher, and she's not even 17 or 18. Like she's not even 15, 16, 17. She was 13. Yeah. Anyways, Poppy on the Hill, I have not. I feel like the only Studio Ghibli movies that I have watched is specifically Spirited Away, Spirited Away. Let me think. Arrietty. I think like Arrietty really holds a special place in my heart. And then House Moving Castle. I have yet to watch Grave of the Fireflies because like that shit's sad and I'm scared. What else? What other... I'm pretty sure I did watch was it Poco Roscoe? What the fuck? Oh yes, I watched I don't even know if this is a Ghibli. Is this Ghibli? Oh, it is. Yes. Poco Roscoe. I watched Poco Roscoe, dude. And of course, Mononoke Hime. Yeah. Do you know about Sing Yesterday for Me? No, I don't know. I don't know that. I'm gonna Google it. Thank you so much for educating me on media, guys. This will be my homework. Is this a problematic one? Sing Yesterday for Me. Riku has graduated from college, has zero ambitions or direction. Develop new relationships. Let me see. Fun fact, when I was in elementary school, they brought us to cinema and watched Grave of the Fireflies. That's the only time I watched it. It's so sad. It's so sad because you thought you might ship two certain students until you find out that FL was looking for her dad in the end. Her dad was the dad of the one dude that was being shipped to her by their class? Oh, is this about Poppy on the Hill? Is this about Poppy on the Hill? Not gonna lie, nowadays if I were to watch any kind of media, I would rather it be movies. Because like I'm the type to binge anime. So like when I want to find something to binge, it has to be complete. And I really want to complete like Witch Hat Atelier, so I think I might wait for it to finish, but then again, I think I'll probably get to the manga first. it isn't exactly problematic, but the relationships were weird and slightly disappointing. Kid me thought it was a masterpiece too. One of my fave overly emotional romance slice of life. Ah, I see. You guys really consumed a lot of like normal anime media back then, because like truly whatever the fuck I was watching was fucked up. Whatever the fuck I was watching was crazy. Let me pull up something that I watched a long time ago that I still have the DVD of. Also, ads is playing right now, so if you guys can't hear me, oopsies. Let me pull it up, okay? Like, I need to show you guys this. Okay, gotta go sleep. Have a nice day, everyone. You're all so cool. Please wish how you temp pillow today. Thank you. That is an amazing wish. Speaking of that, actually, guys, go get yourself some snow fiber snow fiber blanket. That shit is so good. That shit's so good. I really want to buy one. I felt it up today. I groped it a little bit at the store, and I'm like, shit, I need to get that. It's one of those cooling blankets for people who are who don't really have like a good functioning AC in the summer months, which is for where I am is all the time. So I ain't old yet. I am a red youngster. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, Pokiearth. Whatever you say. Normal anime media. Neither the shoujo scene back then was nothing but problematic. It's true, but like, listen, okay? So, what's crazy about what I'm about to show you? There was this anime that was... I'm gonna explain it to you because I don't know if I can find it, because I don't know the trope. I don't know the title. It was a harem anime. This was when I was a kid. Just saying, this was when I was a kid. It was a harem anime. There are many women with big boobies living in one house. And they used to be the pets of this one guy. But they passed away, and they all accumulated into this house. And it's like there are 10 of them, or like 100, I don't remember. So like it's just more like an ero. It's like a very ero type of anime, but it's not R18. So let me see. I don't know if I can find it. It's really old. A lot of things are being buried online because of the amount of media that's being produced like daily. One light novel I do like is Hello and Hello and Hello. I have not read a single light novel in my life. Oh wait, no, never mind. I have. I don't think it's a light novel, but I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Roka no Yusha, which is this. This one. I read the novel. Crazy stuff. I consumed it like a fever dream, and then afterwards I just like I died, got crazy over it for like a period of time, and then I forgot about it. It was really good though. It has an anime. It's animated by Trigger. Wait, no. Is it? Oh, it's not. Passion. But yeah, Roka no Yusha was the shit for me for a while. I will sell myself a reprint of the Bakano. Oh, Bakano! Wait, I've seen that. I've seen that, yeah. The novel? Do they not sell it anymore nowadays? Is it like lost media? Lost physical media? You might find it in like secondhand auctions if it's like really popular. And it'll cost a bomb. So is it this one? Oh my Jesus Christ, I just opened porn. Okay. Jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Whoa. Whoa. Holy. I shouldn't have typed erotic. I did not mean like erotic doesn't mean porn, guys. Erotic means like erotic. It doesn't mean R18, it might be R16. The internet sometimes. To be fair, I don't have safe search on, so yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Yeah, I can't find it, but basically, whatever. It was this one trope that I had basically on a it was on a DVD. By the way, I had like discs of it, 24 or like 30 discs of it in my storage, and I don't know where it went now. I think I might have thrown it away. I probably hid it in like a really deep corner in my room because when I watched it, I was like, wait, am I supposed to be watching this? And then as I grew older, I was like, am I supposed to be watching this? So yeah. But anyways, yeah, we ended up really like going through the motions and like talking about anything and everything. But I don't really have like a lot. I did manage to like cover most of the things that I wanted to talk about, like mental health wise, and like what I'm doing in general recently in between like all our yapping, which was really fun. Thank you so much for showing me all your medias, and your love and deep space guys looks you up and down. looks you up and down. So like following up. Oh, me on this round table right now, hands together, folded. Following up, yes, I will be arranging a Mecha Chameleon game, I think. Hopefully sometime next week. Oh, next week I'll be playing a horror game on stream, by the way. It's not really that scary. It's a visual novel, so this is just me updating what is going to happen in the near future. And I also will be doing like a cover sort. This is like a list that I'm going through real quick as a debrief, because I kind of want to end stream because my head hurts a little bit. A horror game, it's not scary, but it's not scary. I can honestly tell you it is not scary. It's called Saihate Station. It's a RPG, like RPG maker game. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be scary because like I have a friend with me too. Like Nikki is gonna be on stream with me, and they're gonna voice act with me alongside. I don't think it's gonna be a really long game. Hopefully maybe like in like like an hour or like 3 hours if we're going through it really slowly. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. So after that, hopefully I'll set up a poll for Mecha Chameleon in the next few days. We also have new emotes. That is the weekly update, fellas. And then right. I have yet to talk about this with Ika. But because we made a pact a long time ago with like literally 2 years ago, I think I made this pact with Ika. So we have mentioned this as well. We're gonna just me, I'm gonna write a yaoi short one shot on stream, and I am gonna translate it into Singaporean slang as much as possible. So it's gonna be Singlish yaoi fanfic, and then me and Ika will arrange a stream to read it. This will be probably really close in the future, hopefully next month. Actually, that's kind of a great activity for like my birthday week. Well, let's think about that for a sec. I also have a bit of a sneak peek for my next cover that I can show you guys. It is a summer song, just like my yearly summer songs. Let me pull it up real quick. Where is it? I have the art done. It has been done for like 2 years, I think, at this point. Let me see. For the yaoi though, let me think. For the yaoi, it's either gonna be NC-16 or R-18 because I think it's just funnier that way when you translate it into like. Okay, I think NC-16 just to be safe. It's just gonna be funnier if it's like R-rated and I have to read it in like. Yeah, and then he stripped law, you know, like he stripped and then he take off his pants, and then like his cock come out, right, limp one, you know like that kind of thing. Oh, I'm dead. I think if I show you guys my... Oh. If I show you guys the image for the thumbnail image for the next cover, you guys might know what it is, but I'll just show it to you. Ta-da! Oh! Why am I lagging like crazy? Hello? What's going on? Whoa? Hello? Whoa! What is this? Yo, what's going on? I'm only lagging when the picture is up on the screen. That's crazy. Why? What is this? Whoa. What is happening? That's so weird. I've never had that happen before. What? Eh? Yeah, kawaii. Kawaii. But yes, you guys got to see it. So that's that. That'll be the cover that's coming out in July, I believe. Yeah, probably birthday week as well. Just so happened that a lot of things are lining up, so you know that's lucky on me. Art so pretty takes so much bandwidth. So true, so true. Is it because of the teacups? Maybe. Is it? It can't be though. Like I'm completely fine when it's like this, and then when the image, oh shit. When the image is on the screen, look, I'm just lagging like crazy. That's strange. I have never had that happen to me before. That's a new bug to figure it out when I'm off stream. Yeah. Okay. I have yapped for 3 hours. Oh, I have yapped for 3 hours. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, I'm a little bit pooped and I am lacking sleep, so I will go ahead and have a rest. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. It was really fun. I enjoyed learning about a lot of things and also educating our resident innocent soul, Mebi, about the Omega Verse. Let me see. Who can I rate today? I'm a little bit laggy. Ooh. I'm browsing. I think... Wait, let us see how long they've been going on for the stream. 5 hours, okay, I don't know if they're gonna end soon, so I'm gonna see. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I've just been getting like a lot of my blocked nose coming back randomly at random times of the day. Okay, you know what?
It's unfair that she has to.
Sorry, that was a bit loud. Let me just copy their name. And I'll send you guys over to Lucille. And here is the right message. Okay. Okay, I'll go have a rest. Thank you so much for joining today's stream. I had a lot of fun and I hope you did too. I want to schedule one of these like round table, just randomly sharing things about our lives. Things like once a month. That is my ideal. I kind of did that last like previously with the talisman riding one as well. Maybe we can do like a different theme every month. I'll see how that goes. It's ambitious for me at this point. Alright, see you guys. Be nice, but not too nice. See you guys in 2 days, actually. In like Sunday, I'll be playing Breath of the Wild. Oh, I've gotten really good at the game. Just saying. No, not really. I'm still kind of horrible. See ya. Good night. Night Cobs. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.